take. Why underground rap is better than mainstream rap?
What's good for all? How y'all doing? All right, and today we're gonna be talking about something that I've been meaning to talk about because I wanted to state this for a minute, and my bro told me, he was like, you know what, man, make a video on this because I feel like you should definitely talk about this because I feel like this is what everybody's been thinking. Because I know me and my bro been thinking about it, and this is why new gen rap is better than mainstream rap right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, I'm not one of those cheeseball niggas who don't listen to anything but underground because I listen to everything. I listen to indie pop, I listen to indie rock, I listen to alternative music, I listen to rock.
That's
80s music, I listen to every type of genre you can think of.
Hey, that's a fact. Actually, nah, that's not really a fact for me. Country. And a lot of niggas love country, but I'm not too crazy fond over country, bro. That's like, I listen to way more rock over country any day of the week, bro. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up on, like, wrestling and shit like that, and that's what they always provided in their little promos, the intros, all that shit. But it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm just not taking country.
I'm not, man. Nowadays, I listen to everything. Like, I have no musical boundaries. Like, a lot of
pop. I love pop. And I'm not talking no fucking rap pop when they try to make jerk beats and no, I'm not talking that. I'm talking like goddamn, like Michael Jackson, Frank Ocean, full on pop. You know what I'm saying? Like Kira Carson or something like that pop. Becky Lynch. Not Becky Lynch. Becky.
A lot of my playlisting and a lot of the music that I listen to is really diverse. Like, it has different. It's really diverse, and I do listen to mainstream rap. Like, I really fuck with Gunna and Uzi, of course, and all the people you would think of that are good in the mainstream. You know, and
yeah, but that's different though, because they actually like the shit they make in the mainstream, bro. It's not the same just classic trap 808.
Some rappers like Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow is one of my favorite rappers. I know a lot of y'all niggas gonna be like, Slash, what the hell? But if you get past the memes about Jack Harlow, he really is a good artist. And he has a song for every vibe you're feeling. So that's why I gotta give it to Jack Harlow. But besides the outliers in the mainstream that actually make good music, the new gen rap is better. And let me tell you why. For one, mainstream rap has been boring for the last 2 years now. I mean, it's just been straight up the same repetitive shit over and over again. When Gunna came out of jail and dropped his album, it was the freshest thing we heard in mainstream in a minute. I mean, we realistically just had shit after shit dropping. We had niggas like Lil Baby dropping the same single for the millionth time. Let's get this out the way. Lil Baby is past his prime, and that nigga ain't never gonna be good again. He's that dog water. Like, I'm so tired of hearing him rap on the same beats.
And niggas be trying that, bro. I be saying this all the time, bro. Like, I be saying, like, bro, Lil Baby really, if you really sit there and listen, obviously it's not the same song, dickhead, but it's repetitive, though. Like, I've been getting water, feeding all my kids. I really did what I did. Like, bro, if I was to do like a guess the rap challenge and I started rapping, niggas obviously gonna guess Lil Baby, bro. You feel me? You see what I'm saying?
Music doesn't excite me like it used to anymore. Back in 2018, 2019, 2020, I love Lil Baby music, bro. Man. That nigga was hard, and then all of a sudden he went to that party and put on all white, and that nigga became trash. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't hit. Like, I would much rather listen to someone like Osama's son than Lil Baby right now, and that's not a crazy take. Simply because the new gen rappers are so much more interesting, of course, because their sound is newer, but simply because they just have more listenability to me.
It's just something about it, bro. It's like, people always gonna say, underground, they don't talk about shit, lean, drugs, and money fucking bitches. Okay, so what do these mainstream rappers talk about? The same thing. What is Lil Baby? Like, no offense to Lil Baby, I fuck with Lil Baby, but what is he really talking about, bro? Besides, like, just, he make, like, money-making Atlanta type of, CR7, I said CR7, Corvette type of music, bro. You know what I'm saying? He make like that riding around Corvette in Atlanta making money type of music. It's like, it's cool, but it's like, it just sounds oversaturated, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, he spams it. He spams that hoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like My Turn, I loved My Turn. My Turn is still a very good album by Lil Baby, and I can really say that, bro, because it was, I heard the differentiating songs, bro. I did. From the Heating Up to the Same Thing, and, we should start a group and we can call it New Edition. Maybe we can do it different. Probably make 100 million. And then he was to the we can take off now. We can catch the sun. Bro, come on, bro. He was going crazy. He was going stupid on my turn, bro.
A lot of these mainstream rappers
now,
now, when I say new gen's better than mainstream, let's remove a couple people. All right, let's remove Kendrick Lamar. Let's remove Future. Let's remove Drake. Of course, let's remove Gunna. Let's remove Thug. Let's remove all the good artists, right? They're not even underground rappers are not touching these niggas. But when I say mainstream, I'm referring to like Lil Durk, Rod Wave, Lil Baby. These mainstream street rappers that niggas be listening to most of the time. It's like, bro, these niggas are repetitive now. Now, like I said, I'd much rather listen to Osama Son than Lil.
It's just nothing like, you know, like if I hear an album by them, bro, it's just, or an EP, it's just like nothing really like, I don't know. It just sounds, I don't know, bro. It just doesn't sound like interesting to me personally. That's just my opinion, though. A lot of people will find it very interesting, but to me personally, it just doesn't sound too interesting, bro.
Baby, you know right now, like I said, simply because it sounds like something new. It sounds good and it's actually fun. Another reason I say the new gen rappers are better than a lot of mainstream right now is because a lot of these mainstream rappers are just putting out songs that are supposed to be hits. Like, it's not a lot of the song that these mainstream niggas make is because they know it's gonna do good for their label. They know it's gonna do good and it's gonna get the most sales, it's gonna get the most play, the most streams. So they have to make it, you know, and it may be in some of their contract obligation. But a lot of these underground rappers, these niggas ain't never even seen close to the amount of deals that these people have been to. So it's genuine pure music and it just sounds so much more.
They're just having fun with it, bro.
You know? Like the problem with the mainstream right now to me is just because it's the same sound over and over again. Like back in 2018, mainstream rap was lit. Like it was genuinely fun. Back in 2019, 2020,
there are always still some mainstream rappers that always can get that, you know what I'm saying, that level of respect. Cardi, Uzi, Gunna, Yachty, it's a lot more that I probably just can't think of
all the way up until 2022. Mainstream rap.
Of course, we already know Kendrick Drake, J. Cole. You know them.
Rap was good, you know? After 2022, late 2022, and then 2023, it got made, I ain't gonna cap. And that's the problem, like I said, why I just listen to more underground than I do mainstream. It's just because it sounds like the same fucking thing. I don't know what these labels are having these artists do, but it's like they don't realize. Niggas want something new. We don't want
acceptable too.
To keep hearing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like this underground wave right now can definitely be that next wave to take over and, you know, push a boundary when it comes to mainstream music and what we consider mainstream. Because with people in the new gen from the likes of Ian, because people in the new gen like Ian, like he has mainstream potential, bro. If you don't know who Ian is, well, you must be living under a rock, but he's the new white rapper in town, all right? And his music is hard, bro. He's one of my favorite underground rappers right now.
What's up, Ian family?
He should be having fun with it, bro. He be recording these reels doing some random stuff, bro. And he just be having fun with it, bro.
Damn, winding down this Saturday with some Chipotle, so I'm bringing y'all with me. Let's get to it.
Like, it's just so random, bro. But it be working, though.
That nigga's music has the potential to really go mainstream because the sound is just very, very appealing. It has that specific sound to it that is a mix of trap, also a mix of like that mainstream ability for the TikTok audience and the mainstream listeners too. I feel like it has the perfect balance, and I would much rather listen to Ian than a lot of artists right now. And I feel like if he goes mainstream, which it looks like he will before a lot of people, his plays are going insane, his growth is insane, he's gonna break a boundary. And I feel like if we have a lot more artists like Ian break a boundary and push their way slowly in,
people
then
trying to say
he's very important.
I feel like I still haven't found somewhere where he's like a Yeet clone though. Like, I don't know why people be trying to say like he's a clone of Yeet. Yeah, I can hear the little ad-libs, the and all the extra sound effects that nigga be making in the background of the songs, but like I wouldn't say that nigga's like a full-on Yeet clone though, bruh. Like,
and it could be very crucial because, like I said, we need a new sound, you know,
bruh,
especially for mainstream music. Now, another reason I say that the new gen is currently better than mainstream is because there's so many people to listen to, so many artists to pick from to be your favorite artist or to listen to. When in the mainstream, there's only a couple names that you really can listen to realistically, or that come to mind when you think of mainstream. You're gonna think of Lil Durk, you're gonna think of Lil Baby, you may think of Future, but we're not even gonna put Future in this conversation. He washes everybody. You're gonna think of Rod Wave, you're gonna think of a couple other names, and like I said, it's just so much variety in the underground. Like I said,
I feel like this is mainly just meant for the people that repeat, like rinse and make that rinse and repeat type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? I feel like this is just simply mainly for the people that make that rinse and repeat. Lil Baby is just like the main one I'm saying here. He makes, like, even though it's different, it still just sounds a lot of his songs sound rinse and repeat, bro. A lot of his songs sound very rinse and repeat.
You got, like I said, Ian, Osama, Netspin, keep going. We got all type of people. Of course, Laser. I feel like Laser could also be a very, very important underground figure who ends up going mainstream because Laser's music.
If Laser get mixing, I see him going mainstream. Right now, though, I don't see him going mainstream. That's not me saying he's ass, but I just don't see him going mainstream like with the rap he's doing right now. I see him going mainstream if he gets into the studio, gets crazy mixing, bro, on his songs. Glock not even mainstream. And Glock, I feel like him and Glock have the same type of cadence in their music.
Believe it or not, and his whole personality definitely has mainstream appeal.
Like, bro, they not gonna play that for mainstream, bro.
Track so old, gotta run out the high when I play my music so the roof don't fall on me.
Bruh, like that's just not, bruh. I don't think that's main. Like they wouldn't take that in like the actual mainstream of things. If that nigga gets on a regular ass trap beat, make some catchy hit with it, then yeah, he'll go mainstream. Yeah, he'll go mainstream, bro.
He's just got to get in where he fits in when it comes to that type of audience and just go crazy. And he's right there, bro. I just feel like there's so much variety in the underground, of course. And you can always find an artist who just fits what you want to hear. And it's really cool. Like I said, this 2024 wave is one of the biggest and most refreshing waves we've seen in the underground in a hot ass minute, my nigga. I'm gonna be real for L. It's very refreshing. Usually niggas copying each other 24/7. And nowadays it seems like everybody's got their own swag, their own lane. And that's very important. Now, another reason I say the new gen is better than mainstream right now is because it seems like there's always something new going on with the underground, you know, and it's smaller than the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 times smaller. There's always a new artist coming up, especially over the last couple months. With the mainstream, when was the last time we heard a mainstream artist just pop up and go crazy and actually be good? When was the last time we heard things being talked about heavily about the mainstream?
That is kind of facts.
When Future and Metro dropped their new album, that sparked shit up.
That is kind of facts.
That was the first time in a minute mainstream was really popping, being talked about. Future and Metro really single-handedly brought this shit back to life. So I say that to say this. Besides the Future and Metro and Drake beef or whatever's going on with that, the mainstream was quiet, bro. It was nothing popping off. It was really just niggas dropping and whatever would happen.
That is kind of facts, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
There's always somebody new coming up with a new gen. Like I said, we're in that era where there's young artists that are becoming better and better that are going to be catering to the younger audience that is also getting bigger by the day. And, you know, there's more listeners that are younger. And that's going to bring a whole wave of new mainstream listeners that are probably going to push these niggas.
And it's like, one thing about it, like, the person I am, bro, I like those, like, I don't know how to explain it. I like those, I feel like, me personally, I would rather take a type beat off of YouTube than a lot of studio-ass beats, bro, that they would probably give these mainstream artists, bro. And that's a fact. I would take a type beat off of YouTube rather than these studio mainstream beats, bro. It's because, like, I feel like even the people that work with the underground, they just experiment more with their beats and just things like that. Even the producers that work with the mainstream don't even be like crazy
above a lot of these artists. Am I saying that we're about to have a whole 2016 resurgence of just 6, 7, 8 mainstream new artists that are all coming up together? No. But out of this new 2024 wave, it's a lot more interesting people that I'd rather listen to than Lil Baby and these other niggas that really have the potential to take over, bro. I'm just gonna be real. Give it some time and we will really see who ends up making it and who really like proves my point right. We had Yeet in 2021. Ken Carson, Lone, and we're gonna have some people in this era too. It's always people who end up going up, and I'm just excited to see it. Now, another reason I say the new gen overall really is better than mainstream right now is because the new gen, it's like they have a variety of sound, like I said, but the thing with the mainstream is they have so many things it's like that they're trying to do. There's no specific sound or like sounds for each artist that you're gonna expect from this artist. It's like everybody in the mainstream somewhat sounds the same and are trying to have the same sound besides like the big dogs that I mentioned, like Gunna, like Thug, and the people who are really influential like Future. Even Cardi's trying to sound like Future. So once again, I just really think that the mainstream is so lost right now.
This
like,
nigga did say Cardi's getting a little
lost.
It's not in a
golden age at all right now.
I forgot about that.
It used to be years where the mainstream would be on top. There'd be hella hits on the Billboard, rap hits, and hella shit going on like that. And nowadays, it's like it don't really hit the same. You had songs like Carnival go #1 this year, which was fire to see. You know, that was cool. But besides that, I mean, there hasn't been really too much going on, which is just the crazy part about it. Like I said, mainstream and the sound sounds so split up. It's like it's literally just NPC
it's
music.
Not all the
mainstream. It's not even
though,
music
bro,
that I'm gonna turn on and be like, yeah, this shit's hard. This is that new blank. It just don't hit the same. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what they've been doing. I don't know why they won't try a new sound or try to get an artist to break a boundary.
Lil Baby's apologies.
I don't know if it's gonna, and I don't know if it's gonna hit this whole year. Like I said, the new gen does not have this problem. It's a sound for everybody, and you know you already know who you're going to listen to for what sound. Like if I want to hear more hard music. If I'm in the mood where I just want to get hype, I'm gonna turn on Osama. If I'm in a mood where I actually just want to hear some hard shit, I might turn on Netspin or Yappo JJ or whoever you may want to turn on. There's just a sound for everyone, and I can't explain how having a sound that caters to everyone is so important, because with the mainstream, that's why a lot of young people don't really listen to the mainstream. They'll listen to people like in the underground, and they'll listen to some mainstream artists. Like I said, there's some great cases of mainstream artists that are good. Like I said, I love Jack Harlow. There's just different people for different, you know, styles and different demographics, but I really think this new gen is really fucking with the underground, and it's gonna really push the underground artists, because the underground ain't even really underground. I could say that for a whole nother video, but yes, that's very important, and it's gonna be a very good thing for the future of this new wave.
Yeah. Okay, good video, bro. Good video.